Good evening. I am Anthony Russell, Assistant Principal, and it is my honor to welcome you to the graduation ceremony for the East Haven High School class of 2023. Whether you are present here this evening or you are home watching through our district YouTube channel, I thank you for joining us as we come together for this very special culminating event for our senior class. At this time, I invite everyone to stand for the national anthem. It is my pleasure to introduce our first speaker, your senior class president, Madison Danuzzo.
Good evening, friends and family. Mayor Joseph Gabora, Superintendent Erica Forney, Assistant Superintendent Dr. Jennifer Murphy, Board of Education Chairperson Dr. Michelle DeLucia, and other members of the Board of Education, distinguished guests, faculty and staff, instructional leaders, and most importantly, the class of 2023. My name is Madison Danuzzo, and I'm honored to be up here speaking as East Haven High School's 2023 class president. To my fellow graduates, the day you've all been waiting for is here. All 197 of us have been counting down to the day we graduate, but we are not just graduating, we grew up. All we ever dreamed and wanted to do was to grow up. We grew up sharing endless laughter and inside jokes within the walls of our classroom since we started school back in 2009. We craved to be older, taller, wiser, stronger, and free. Tall enough to ride the roller coasters, strong enough to be the best at our sports and withstand all the injuries that come with playing the sport, like Dom Stellato breaking his nose on the field playing football, or even Ella Severino breaking her shoulder doing a back handspring at cheerleading. We wanted to be wise enough to get the best grades on our exams or write our own book like Amelia Westphal. And last, we wanted to be free to drive on our own with our windows down on warm summer nights. We wanted to grow up. We grew up with 2023 engraved in our minds. It was a reminder of our adulthood, a countdown to our independence. We grew up reading picture books and getting timely quizzes on our multiplication facts. We grew up, we moved up to chapter books and equations like y equals mx plus b. We grew up singing the Days of the Week songs and watching Bill Nye in our science classes. We grew up anxiously, sitting at the edge of our chairs for the bell to ring at the beginning and the end of the day. We grew up waiting for it to be Friday, so we can all sleep in on the weekends. Somewhere between now and then, our mornings of being woken up turned into us relying on our alarms to get up. Our after-school activities turned into jobs. Our bikes eventually turned into cars. The bedtime stories our parents or ourselves would read turned into long essays within the guidelines of race or apes. Boys and girls who we once thought had cuties and to stay away from are now cute. The fun and explosive chemistry experiments turned into precise and tedious titrations with Miss Tracy and her certain amount of sick goods. Somewhere in the middle, we grew up just like we anticipated for. We grew up learning and earning wisdom from the teachers we've had over the past 13 years, who have ignited something within us to be our best selves. I'm sure we all have that one teacher who we will never forget. I know I'll never forget my teachers who have helped fuel my passion to go into the medical field, and the teachers who have sat through all of our drama. I bet Tola and Mr. Callahan are still wiping whipped cream off their faces from all the pep rallies they've participated in. We have you, the teachers, to thank for getting us to this day. We grew up overcoming unforeseen difficulties, from experiencing the unknowns of COVID with taped arrows in the halls, showing us where to walk, to unspoken hardships like Clarice Ramirez not being able to bring her dog back home from the Dominican Republic, and to even losing loved ones. I know everyone here has had their difficulties and hardships, but we still made it to this day. We grew up making cherished memories that will last a lifetime, laughing and staying up until the sun rose with our friends. Countless nights cheering the student section run by our very own Rocco Lombardi, who we casually saw riding around the halls on a scooter, or to even playing out on the field or the court. We also grew up watching our softball team win the SEC championships for their division our junior year. We grew up watching our fellow classmates try to be internet famous, starting with Taya Rubini, Ava Esposito, and Donna Garcia creating the Tad Girls, to seeing Oliver Cable, Brian Valley, Jack Angelo, Aaron McIntyre making YKTV where they made food reviews on TikTok. We grew up dreaming about the day we get to grow up on our own, joking about how we couldn't wait until graduation, eager to explore the world and be independent. We were so busy dreaming of the future, we didn't appreciate the present while it was happening. Never again will we have the opportunities of sitting with our friends in the cafeteria, hearing about all the latest he said, she said, to driving around at night with our friends that we've had since we were in elementary and middle school, to even playing assassination against our fellow friends. What we didn't realize was how fast we were growing up, and somehow the past 13 years flew by. Years of waiting for this very moment turned into months, which months turned into weeks, weeks then turned into days, and the days that have now come to an end. But the growing up we did was beautiful. While even though we grew up full of dreams and disappointments, difficulties and successes, tears and laughter, we know we still have growing to do, and we are grateful for the moments that brought us here. Congratulations, class of 2023. We grew up. I'm glad I was able to grow up with each and every one of you, and I hope you all appreciate the growth that has brought you to this moment. Congratulations.
Thank you, Madison. I would now like to welcome our Superintendent of East Haven Public Schools, Mrs. Erica Forty.
Ladies and gentlemen, state and local officials, distinguished members of the Board of Education, faculty and staff, proud parents, and most importantly, East Haven High School class of 2023, welcome. It's been my privilege to have served you all as Superintendent of East Haven Public Schools. If I can tell you anything about this past year, it's that it once again confirmed what I already knew about all of us here today. That at its heart, East Haven is a small town where the connections are deep, the values are strong, and family is at its core. But I learned something new about you this year, class of 2023. I learned about your strength, and I learned about your resilience. Just think about what you've been through in the past 4 years. Let's go back to the spring of your freshman year. Just as you were settling into the rhythms of high school, bam, the pandemic hit. In what seemed like a split second, the doors to our school closed, closing you off from your classmates, your sports teams, your clubs, closing you off from something as simple as catching up with friends between classes or hanging out after school. There you were, consigned to your houses all day, in front of a screen, alone and isolated, with no idea how long it would last. There you were, even when we reopened our schools, and through your sophomore and junior years, forced to distance yourselves from friends and classmates, existing in a strange world where something as natural as a smile was hidden behind a mask. And then came this year. No more isolation, no more social distancing, no more masks. For the first time, you could stretch. For the first time since freshman year, you could be yourselves, your best selves. And I have to say, class of 2023, you definitely made the most of it. I remember the moment that really came home to me. It was when I heard your very own Ava Maroney and Vinny Apicella playing their hearts out with the symphonic band. There was also Niall Cornelius, Yanni Ellis Matisse, Maria Rodriguez, and Liliana Maya from the culinary program serving delicacies from their stations. There were the intricate drawings and inventive sculptures by Nandita Patel and Emily Cancel in Gallery 35. And over at the bus stop, there was Joelle Acapino Llanos and Madison Tate celebrating our store's newly minted status as a member of the East Haven Chamber of Commerce. The space was pulsating with life, with energy, with spirit, and each of them, each of you, together and individually, were a part of all that. This is what you did, class of 2023. This is what sets you apart. For 3 years, you endured the adversity of a world turned upside down, and you came out the other side stronger than ever. And so, as you head out into the world, whether to college or an internship or the military or the workforce, here's my message to you, class of 2023. We aren't born with resilience. It's a muscle, and that means we can build it, we can stretch it, we can leverage it. Every time we overcome an obstacle, every time we get through something that's really hard, it gets stronger, you get stronger. In the years to come, no doubt you'll stumble, you'll struggle, you'll feel lost and maybe disconnected. But simply by having made it through these last 4 years, simply by being here today, I have no doubt you'll be just fine. So celebrate class of 2023. You did it, and believe me, you've earned it. We're so proud of your strength, your resilience, and who you've become, and so excited to watch you thrive. Congratulations.
Thank you, Mrs. Ford. Now I'm glad to ask the Honorable Mayor of East Haven, Joseph Carfora, to say a few words.
Good evening. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, esteemed faculty, proud parents, and most importantly, the graduating class of East Haven High School. It is an honor and a privilege for me to stand before you today. So congratulations to the class of 2023. I want everybody to get up and give them a standing ovation. Today marks a significant milestone in your lives. As you sit here on the brink of a new chapter, I want to share a message that I believe is crucial for your success and happiness. I want you to define yourself or be defined. These words hold immense power and carry profound meaning. They serve as a reminder that your journey forward is in your hands, and the choices you make will shape your future. Graduation is a time of transition. For many of you, it's a leap into the unknown. As you step out into the world, you will encounter countless opportunities and challenges that will test your character and shape your identity. It is during these moments you must remember to define yourself. Society often tries to label us, create an image of who you are or what the ideal person is, fitting us into predefined boxes with specific expectations. People may attempt to tell us who we should be, what we should believe in, and what we can achieve. But let me tell you something. You are not defined by others' expectations, nor are you confined by the limitations imposed upon you. You possess the power to define yourself. Each one of you is unique, with your own set of talents and dreams and aspirations. Embrace this individuality. Take the time to discover who you are, what you stand for, and what brings you joy. Your journey of self-discovery will not be without challenges, but it is through overcoming these hurdles that you will find your strength and your purpose. And do not be afraid to explore uncharted territories and take risks and chase your passions, and don't let the fear of failure hold you back. And remember, failure is not a reflection of your worth. It's a stepping stone towards growth and improvement. Embrace it, learn from it, and let it shape you into a stronger, more resilient individual. If you don't make mistakes, it means you're not doing anything. In defining yourself, remember to be authentic, and don't try to mold yourself into someone else's idea of success or happiness. Be true to your values and your beliefs. Your authenticity will be your guiding light, attracting like-minded individuals who will support you in your journey. But defining yourself is a collective effort. Surround yourself with positive influences and mentors and friends who will uplift and inspire you. And be mindful of the company you keep. They will impact your path and help define who you become. As you embark on this new chapter, always remember that your actions and choices have consequences. So be mindful of the legacy you want to leave behind, and use your talents and education to tackle the challenges of our time. Whether it's advocating for social justice or advancing scientific discoveries, be a force for the good and let your actions define you. As you step out into your next adventure, remember the power of these words. Define yourself or be defined. You have the ability to shape your own narrative, to choose the path that aligns with your passions and values. Embrace your uniqueness and be authentic and make a positive impact. The world awaits your brilliance. Class of 23, may your journey be filled with joy and purpose and the courage to define yourselves. Congratulations once again.
State Senator, Mr. Paul Ciccarella, couldn't be here this evening, but asked that I read a statement on his behalf. Congratulations to the East Haven High School graduates of the class of 2023, teachers, staff, and especially parents. I'm sending my best wishes to all of you for this tremendous achievement. May you use the lessons you've learned over the past 4 years to succeed in everything you set out to accomplish. Your parents and our community are very proud of you. Our next guest speaker is State Representative Mr. Joseph Zullo.
Good evening, Mayor Carmora, Superintendent Forty, Chairwoman DeLucia, other school administrators, town leaders, Board of Ed members, friends, family, parents, guardians, loved ones, everybody here supporting this amazing class of 2023. How about one more round of applause for this amazing class? Look at that enthusiasm. I am so excited, so pumped to be in the room tonight to honor all of you and all of your success. You know, it's hard year after year coming, thinking of something new, something authentic to say, but yet somehow, even at the last minute, I tend to come up with something to offer. And as I was driving over, I was thinking back to a couple months ago when I was home cooking and my fiance had taken my nephew out ice skating at the beautiful new ice rink that we have in East Haven, by the way, man. And they come in the door, first my nephew comes screeching through the door, running in, and he goes, "Bah!" Calls me Bah. He goes, "You're not gonna believe this. I went ice skating, and all I did was kept falling on my..." And you know the word that came out of his mouth. I can't say it yet. But he fell on his butt. We'll say. And he kept falling over and over. He was there for an hour, my fiance told me. And he only had a smile on his face the whole time. So she comes in and she proceeds to tell me about the fact that he was about as graceful on ice skates as Adam Sandler and Happy Gilmore. Really was a little bit of a laugh. And as I was driving over, I'm thinking about it, and I'm saying, what advice can I offer you tonight that would be different than reach for the stars, right, or strive to succeed? And I'm thinking, you know what? The best advice I can give you goes right back to what my nephew conveyed to me that day. If you want to grow as a person, if you want to improve at anything in your life, you cannot be afraid to look foolish. You are at your best when you are at most at risk. Think about it. How many times, even the adults out there, have you not danced at a wedding because maybe you didn't want to look foolish doing the chicken dance, even though you were probably going to have a really good time, right? How many times have you done something because you didn't want to step out of your comfort zone? And you know, the problem is, particularly for us, I'm counting me amongst your generation, because I haven't lost enough hair yet to be old, okay? We have Instagram. Everything we post is a pursuit of perfection. It is running from the imperfections of life, right? We're afraid to look foolish. And yet, I promise you, when you leave these walls, if you want to succeed in college, if you want to grow from that experience, take that class that's going to challenge you. Take the class that you might look a little foolish in. When you get married, or you might want to start a family, or maybe you're afraid to tell that person in your life that you really care about, that you care about them, take that jump. I'm about to do it in 94 days. Don't tell her, but I am terrified. It's now on video. But I'll tell you what, I'm not afraid to look foolish because I know that day is going to change my life. You want to know what? If you're leaving here to go into the trades, get a job, don't turn down that project that you're not quite sure how to do. It's okay if it comes back and it's wrong, but you're not going to grow unless you have the courage to laugh at yourself. So when you leave here today, whether it's today or in the future, I want you to think back to today. The first time you have to make that decision about whether you're going to look foolish or not. Don't think of it as whether you have to look foolish or not. Think of it as, am I going to grow or not? Am I going to become a better person than I am today? You can do it because this school and these people and all people in this room that care about you gave you the skills to do it. You're ready to do it. I know you're going to do great things and become great people. Congratulations. Good luck in everything that you do.
Thank you, Representative Zullo. Dr. Michelle DeLucia, Chairperson of the Board of Education, will now address the audience.
Good evening. On behalf of the East Haven Board of Education, congratulations to the graduates of 2023. You know, State Representative Zullo really made a good point. It can be daunting every year coming up here and trying to figure out what words of advice would be just right for each class. So, there was in 1997, I want to say, a Chicago Tribune columnist, Mary Schneed, wrote an article, and it was later popularized more by Boz Luhrmann's "Everybody's Free" song. And it states this: if I could offer you only one tip for the future, sunscreen would be it. For the long-term benefits of sunscreen have been proved by scientists, whereas the rest of my advice has no basis more reliable than my own meandering thoughts. For it has been said that advice is actually a form of nostalgia, and that bestowing such is a way of reflecting upon one's past, polishing it off, and then recycling it for what at times may seem to be more than it's worth. However, it is my hope that you have enjoyed these past years and will appreciate the education you received in East Haven. Although you might not realize the impact it has had on you until years from now. However, when you do look back from time to time on the experiences you have had, be sure to reflect on this moment, how you felt, and all the possibilities that lay before you. The memories you have made, both good and bad, will come back to you. Therefore, look back on your accomplishments often. Remember the successes you have had, the compliments you have received, as well as what you have learned from the mistakes you may have made. Forget all the insults. And if you succeed in doing this, be sure to tell me how. I hope that you stay connected to your circle, but continue to branch out, growing new connections and embarking on new opportunities. Don't be afraid of what others think or worry too much about the choices you make. And try not to focus too much on social media. It will only get in your way. Lastly, remember the ties you have to East Haven, for they will forever be a link to your past. And no matter where your journey takes you, it will always be here for you in the future. And trust me on the sunscreen. Thank you. Good luck going out into the world, and again, congratulations.
Thank you, Dr. DeLucia. I am proud to present your salutatorian of the class of 2023, Amelia Westfall.
Good evening, everyone. Thank you to Mayor Joseph Corpora, Superintendent Erica Forty, Assistant Superintendent Dr. Jennifer Marinki, Board of Education Chairperson Dr. Michelle DeLucia, and other members of the Board of Education, distinguished guests, faculty and staff, family and friends of the class of 2023. I would also like to thank Nancy Green for being here today on this important day. Operate for flying across the country to be here, and my parents who drove halfway across the country to be here today. And thank you, Mom and Dad, for your unconditional love and support over these last 18 years. Fall down once, get up twice. Nobody cares, work harder. You only fail when you fail to try. These phrases and cliches have been quoted, reiterated, and repeated to me my entire life, mostly by my father. Some of my earliest memories are him saying with me, fall down once, get up twice, fall down twice, get up three, and so on and so forth, as many times as it took for me to get up and stick. As callous or unfeeling as these phrases may seem when you're struggling, they're true. School's not easy. Friendships and relationships aren't easy. Work isn't easy, and life isn't easy, and it's littered with about a billion different obstacles meant to make you stumble, to make you want to give up. But you can't. You never want to look back on life and say, it could have been me. Because no matter how hard things get, how cluttered and clogged that path, you can get through. As long as you do the work, and as long as you decide to look difficulty in the eye and choose to keep going anyway. You create your destiny through the millions of decisions you make throughout your life, and there will always be that light at the end of the tunnel as long as you're willing to push through, or grind it out, as my dad always told me. And I'm sure you're sitting there silently begging me to stop talking. You've already struggled through pre-calculus, or Spanish, or English class. You've had those ups and downs in your life with your friend groups or jobs. You've been through breakups or failed tests. Maybe you moved up a level in a class instead of an A, you got a C. You've made the decision to work through, to work harder, either because you wanted to or had no choice. You've overcome those obstacles. You wouldn't be sitting here if you hadn't, which is proof that down the line, when the situation and circumstances are different, that you can do it. You can push through. I'm sure that the last thing you want to hear today is why you need to work harder, but there is no better place to discuss perseverance and fortitude than at a graduation, because whether you're going to work, to trade school, or to college, you're moving on. Every single one of us is stepping out into the world, and it's going to be hard, and it's going to be scary. But life is hard, and the road will be littered with obstacles and challenges, ones you never expected to face. But the key is not giving up. Of course, that's easier said than done, but it's possible. And for those of you who know me, what I'm about to say is not going to surprise you. Originally, I was going to read excerpts from my favorite poem, Invictus by William Ernest Henley. And if any of you out there like language half as much as I do, you might like to know that Invictus means unconquerable in Latin. But I know most of you probably hate poetry, so here's the main idea. No matter how hard things get, no matter how beat down and tired you become, remember that you decide your fate, your path, your reaction. And you can, as my dad always told me, face everything and rise, or fear everything and run. So in short, what I'm trying to say, in this rather wordy way, is no matter what obstacles and difficulties may stand in your way, you can do it. Or, to quote a cheesy 90s movie, never give up, never surrender. Thank you, and congratulations to the class of 2023.
Thank you, Amelia. I am honored to introduce your valedictorian of the class of 2023, Isabella Oshevsky.
Good evening, Mayor Joseph Carfora, Superintendent Erica Forty, Assistant Superintendent Dr. Jennifer Murphy, Board of Education Chairperson Dr. Michelle DeLucia, and other members of the Board of Education, distinguished guests, faculty and staff, family and friends, and of course the class of 2023. To start off, I would like to genuinely thank everyone who helped me get to this point, including my parents, my brother Gabe, my best friends, teachers, coaches, teammates, and all the other amazing people who I've met and who have helped me until now. To be honest, I never expected to be in this position, but I'm really grateful that I am. As Paulo Coelho once said, we will only understand the miracle of life fully when we allow the unexpected to happen. Going into high school, we expected that nothing much would change, but throughout these past 4 years, we've all experienced the unexpected. We started off with being surrounded by so many unknowns, with a new school, with new people, and with new classes. But once we embraced the unknown, we found our way and became a little more comfortable here. Unexpected crushes, unexpected relationships, and unexpected friendships allowed us to embrace vulnerability or comfort. Take a time when you were unhappy to be in assigned groups or seats in class, but you ended up becoming really good friends with those people who you've never spoken to before, and you formed fun memories with them. Even if they didn't last, all of these newfound relationships may have been the miracles each of us needed to grow as people, be taught new things, and find people to rely on and support us. Something like a pop quiz in math could have surprised you with how well you performed, or it could have opened your eyes to something you used to work on. Having an error in your schedule and getting stuck in a random elective might have seemed like a huge conflict at first, but maybe you ended up really liking the subject and being talented in it. Or maybe the opposite happened, where you thought you were going to be really interested in a certain field, but soon found out that it's not what you enjoy doing at all. COVID kicking us out of school or getting injured in the middle of the sports season may have taken us by surprise, but it taught us important lessons, like not taking people, our abilities, or time for granted. Maybe we found new hobbies or clubs from these misfortunes that turned into something we love or are passionate about. From some of these unexpected experiences, we found the small miracles of self-discovery, self-improvement, and great memories. So much good can come from the unexpected when we just embrace it. Throughout high school, I've learned that life really can take you by surprise, and you never truly know what might happen next. For one, I never expected the shy, quiet girl who never spoke out in elementary school to be on the stage as valedictorian today. So when I found that out, I was dreading the fact that I would have to be up here giving a speech. But as I embraced this unexpected gesture, I realized that it is an honor I'm so grateful for and I'm able to proudly look back on. When you leave the school, I hope you allow the unexpected to happen, because you never know what good it will bring you. The full miracle of life, in Paulo Coelho's words, will present itself to us when we least expect it. So embrace the unknown. Wishing you all the best, and congratulations again. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Isabella. It is my privilege to invite East Haven High School Principal, Mr. Vincent Donuzzo, to the podium.
Thank you. Good evening and welcome. Parents and guardians, families, friends, faculty and staff of East Haven High School, Mayor, the Honorable Joseph Carfora, State Representative Joe Zullo, Board of Education Chairperson Dr. Michelle DeLucia, other members of the Board of Education, Superintendent of Schools Mrs. Erica Forty, Assistant Superintendent of Schools Dr. Jennifer Murray, our Director of Pupil Services Mr. Robert Swan, and of course, the students in the East Haven High School graduating class of 2023. Before I address the class tonight, I'd like to take a moment to acknowledge and thank our faculty and staff. You have all served as mentors, teachers, and sources of inspiration for our students. You have imparted knowledge, challenged our students to think critically, and nurtured their curiosity. Beyond your course content, you have shared valuable life lessons and provided them with tools to succeed not only academically, but also in their personal and professional lives. Whether it's staying late to answer questions, providing feedback on assignments, or encouraging students during challenging times, you have consistently shown your dedication to our school and our students. And I consider myself very fortunate to call you all colleagues, and I thank you for your commitment to our school. At this time, I ask everyone to please join me in thanking the faculty and staff of East Haven High School. I'd like to also acknowledge 3 educators who retired this year. Business teacher, Mrs. Mary Adenoff, retired from East Haven High School after over 30 years of service to our school. And physical education teacher, Mr. Ed Crisafi, retired after 38 years of teaching in our district. Both former teachers of mine, I thank them, not just for their commitment to our school and our community, but to our students, and I wish them all the best in their retirement. I'd also like to thank, and she's here tonight, science teacher Mrs. Gail Tracy, who will be retiring after 10 years of service. Class of 2023. Today marks a significant milestone in your lives. It is a day of celebration, reflection, and gratitude. As we gather here to commemorate the culmination of your educational journey, you have spent countless hours immersed in books, you have pushed your intellectual boundaries, and you have worked tirelessly to reach this momentous occasion. But students, you did not get to this point on your own. To the parents, guardians, extended family members, and friends of our graduates, thank you. Your love, sacrifices, and guidance have been the foundation upon which our students have built their success. You supported your student through the late nights of studying, the rides to and from practices. You supported them at the games and competitions, during the challenges they faced, and in their moments of self-doubt. Your belief in them never wavered, and your support has been a constant source of strength for our students. So today, we also thank you and express our deepest gratitude for your partnership and the encouragement and belief in your student that has led them to being here tonight. Over the last year or so, I've become somewhat obsessed with the Apple TV series Ted Lasso. It tells the story of an American football coach who moves to England, gets hired as a professional soccer coach, and it includes a number of other storylines about both him and other characters in the show. The show has endeared fans to the characters and the story that it tells. Ted Lasso also embodies important themes and lessons that resonate deeply with the human spirit, and that can serve as a guide for you on your journey as you step out into the world. As I watched the show over the last few months, it became more and more clear to me that these themes of the show were so closely aligned to our vision of The Graduate. One of the core tenets of Ted Lasso's character is his unwavering positivity and optimism. In a world that often focuses on cynicism and negativity, he teaches us the power of a smile, a kind word, and believing in the best in ourselves and others. As you embark on your own path, remember that the way you approach challenges and setbacks will ultimately shape your experiences. Choose optimism, spread positivity, and be a force for good in the lives of those around you. Life is filled with unexpected twists and turns, and there will be times when you face adversity. Ted Lasso teaches us the value of resilience and perseverance in the face of these challenges. Whether it's a personal setback, a career obstacle, or a global crisis, remember that setbacks are temporary, and failure is just an opportunity to learn and grow. Embrace the challenges that come your way, learn from them, and keep moving forward with determination and grit. In a world that so often seems divided and disconnected, Ted Lasso reminds us of the importance of empathy and compassion. He sees the best in people, listens to their stories, and seeks to understand their struggles. As you interact with people from different backgrounds and perspectives, remember to approach each encounter with empathy and an open heart. By showing compassion and understanding, you have the power to bridge divides, foster meaningful connections, and create positive change in the world. Ted Lasso is a master in building strong, cohesive teams. He understands that individual success is intertwined with the success of the collective. As you navigate your careers and personal lives, remember the power of collaboration. Surround yourself with diverse perspectives, value the contribution of others, and foster an environment where everyone feels seen, heard, and valued. Together, you can accomplish great things and create a world that is more inclusive and equitable. And finally, perhaps the most important lesson from Ted Lasso is the power of joy and love. Ted's infectious enthusiasm and genuine love for the game, his team, and life itself are contagious. Embrace the things that bring you joy. Pursue your passions and cultivate deep connections with the people you care about. Remember that success without happiness is hollow, and true fulfillment comes from living a life filled with love and purpose. So as you leave our campus tonight for the last time and venture into the unknown, embrace positivity, persevere in the face of challenges, practice empathy and compassion, foster teamwork, and find joy in all that you do. I encourage you to, as Ted Lasso says, be curious, not judgmental. remember that there are two buttons you should never hit. That's panic and snooze. And always, always believe. Class of 2023, I will miss you at East Haven High School. Congratulations, and God bless you all. At this time, I'd like to ask the Superintendent of Schools, Mrs. Erica Forty, to please join me at the podium. Superintendent Forty, it is with great pride that I introduce the class of 2023 to you. And in a few short minutes, when they receive their diplomas, welcome them as fellow alumni of East Haven High School. Superintendent.
By the power vested in me, I hereby certify that the following students in the East Haven High School class of 2023 have met the graduation requirements as established by the state of Connecticut and the East Haven Board of Education. Congratulations.
Thank you, Mr. Nuzzo. At this time, I invite Board of Education Chairperson, Dr. Michelle DeLucia, Superintendent of Schools, Mrs. Erica Forty, Principal of East Haven High School, Mr. Vincent Nuzzo, State Representative, Mr. Joseph Zullo, and Town of East Haven Mayor, Honorable Joseph Carfora, for the presentation of the class of 2023 and diplomas.
Amelia Westfall. Graduating with honors with distinction. Madison Donuzzo. Graduating with honors, class president. Kayla Astrino. Graduating with honors, vice president of the class. Clarice Ramirez, secretary. Honora Sayers, historian. Derek Acosta. Jack Angela, graduating. Charlotte Applebaum. Vincent Epicel. Emmanuel Arguello. Joseph Arminio. Alexa Escondido. Honors. Jarrell Aquino
Lisette Chiraboga. Autumn Clancy, honors with distinction. Amari Clark. Amber Coelho. Nayel Cornelius. Joshua Crespo. Julia Christie, graduating with honors. Jonathan Koke Carchabulo. Cassandra Pacheco. Nicholas Demetrio, graduating with honors. Christopher Devlin. Alyssa DiMartino. Christopher Doheny. Neil Dudley, honors with distinction. Ariel Dupree. Adriana Esposito, honors with distinction. Ava Esposito. Joseph Ferraro. Benjamin Ferraro. Juliana Flagg. Mia Flores Soto. Jamie Forrest. Noah Franchi. Gabriela Itano. Lily Gagnon, graduating with honors. Genevieve Gambardella. Justin Gambardella, honors. Onaya Garcia. Donna Garcia Hernandez. JP Korea. Butler, honors with distinction. Lisbeth Ledesma. Rocco Lombardi, graduate with honors. Cody Lopez Chacon. Michael Lyon. Nicholas Mayo. Malik Harris Malik. Iman Malik. Ava Maroney, honors with distinction. Angelina Martinez. Liliana Maya. Emma McClure. Aaron McIntyre, graduate with honors. Mauricio Membrana.
Gianna Mendez. Renee Mera. Sophia Milana. Diploma presented by her father, Berlin member Dominic Milano. Gabriella Melisi. Diploma presented by her uncle, Assistant Principal Anthony Russell. Alexander Mock. Giuseppe Monaco. Makai Morrison. Kyle Barati. Raina Hussein. Julia Nargi. Lynn Ashtree. Devin Negron. Nico Urbani. Angela Spalding. Hector Rivera. Nathaniel Rivera. Leo
We love you.